Hey guys, Spore here. I'm here with Esper, and she is sporting a nice new outfit from that I ordered on Etsy. The store is called Enjoy the Toy, and it's really adorable. It's this little crocheted top with like a lacy dress, and it also came with these leggings, and these are just some old shoes that I previously had that I thought worked really well with the outfit. And the reason that I purchased it is because I thought it would go really well with the kind of idea that she's from the Final Fantasy universe, and I don't really, she was wearing more modern schoolgirl type clothes before, so I thought that this would kind of make her look a little bit more whimsical, and I really love it, so I think she looks super cute. So, but that's not why I'm here. I'm here because I wanted to answer one of the new prompts that I've been noticing a lot of people have been discussing lately. It is the Most BJD prompt, which was started by Edward Insane. And because it's a very gloomy day outside today, I just decided to look up to the window, but not like my dark room. I can really see much out of it. But it is a rainy, kind of sad day. So I thought I should probably spend some time with my dolls inside. So yeah, let's get started. Questions are over here, so my eyes are going to go do because the camera's over this way. Sorry. So the first question, who has been the most difficult or frustrating? That would probably be Nora. Nora has had 3 different bodies in the span of her lifetime, and when I got her I was not pleased with her, but I've been working on her for quite a while. And we have an agreement now that she can stay on this body for as long as I feel fit. And who knows if I change it again one day. But she's on the Angel of Dream body, and she's right here, so I can just grab her. So yes, Nora, this is my difficult child. And you can tell by her face that she wants to be difficult. But I'm happy with her right now how she is, so we're doing well with that. And her presence here just darkened the entire screen, so that was interesting. Question 2. Who do you think of the most? I think about all my dolls pretty often, but probably Spore and his story are the winners. Spore kind of is the light in my dolly world. And if there's more questions in this tag about who is my favorite and who I couldn't give up, it's probably him. But I do love Esper. She's so cute. Look how sweet she is. I mean, come on. Oh, and she brightens up the screen. How adorable. Who is most likely to be reshelled? The only doll that I have reshelled is Kestrel. And now she's already been reshelled, so it's I can't say for the future. The only doll that I've considered reshelling is my very first doll, Maddie, my Lottie doll, Leah, because she was my first doll, kind of an impulse purchase, but I still have her, and I've thought about reshelling her multiple times into an MSD. She is one of my 2 OSDs, and I'm not a super fan of that size anymore, but I haven't been able to do it because she is my first doll, and I just haven't been able to give her up yet. So she's the most likely to be reshelled in the future. Whether she will be, I have no idea. Who is the most time consuming? Probably Paige. Paige, I would say, is the most time consuming because she's kind of a weird size and it's really hard to find clothes for her, so I've done lots of searching for her. And because I've had her face up redone multiple times, my fault for wrecking it. So she's probably had the most work done on her, and she's had some mods as well. So I'd say probably the most time has been dedicated to her in terms of finding her outfits and getting her all put together. Who is the most expensive? That would be Spore. I don't think there are many other dolls in the world that I would spend that much money on again. Croby doll, full doll with face up. I'm really into hybrids now, so all of my dolls have been hybrids lately, and the cheaper the body, the better. I like the fancy head with the cheap body. So I think Spore will probably remain the most expensive in my collection indefinitely. Who is the most laid back? I'm looking over at the dolls now. All of my dolls, kind of their characters have a quirk where they're not that laid back. For Spore is a little bit, it's kind of stressed and zany. Like, he acts laid back, but he isn't. Paige is not. Remy likes to appear to be laid back, but isn't. Kestrel, same thing. I suppose I would pick Spencer if I had to pick who is the most laid back, because he's supposed to be the younger version of Spore, and because he is really naive and kind of oblivious, and Spore, being older, has kind of had more experiences and is a little bit more stressed out. I'd say probably Spencer, because he just kind of takes things as they happen and doesn't worry too much. He's not, yeah, I don't know. My dolls all kind of have, I'm not laid back at all, so my dolls all kind of have a bit of my character in them, and because I'm not laid back. Oh, what am I saying? I know exactly who's my most laid back doll. It is this little guy. This is my Pookie Fee Pong Pong that I'm working on, but it's a disaster right now because he doesn't have his wig, he doesn't have his clothes, he's wearing these old girl clothes. These are not the right eyes. Nothing about him is correct. I want his face up redone. But he is supposed to be a representative of my fiance's character in Final Fantasy XIV, and my fiance is one of the most laid-back people that I know in the world. So if he's that laid back, then this boy definitely is too. So that is my answer. This is the most laid back, carefree, chill kind of guy. But he looks terrible right now, so pretend you didn't see that. Who owns the most stuff? Who of you owns the most stuff, you dolls? Probably, I'd say my two Kid Delph girls, Blair and Paisley, but like they share, so between the two of them, they own a lot of really nice outfits, but I never change them out of the outfits that they're in. So I have a lot of clothes. Spore has a few outfits. Everyone kind of has a few outfits, but I generally don't change them out of their like default, my favorite outfit. So they each have about 2 outfits, 2 or 3, and then I never change them. So I wouldn't really say anyone has the most stuff because they all share eyes, and they all have another doll of the same size to share with, pretty much. Who would or do you miss the most? I would be the most sad if I lost Spore, because he's my most expensive, he's irreplaceable, he's like my main character, my baby. So Spore for sure. But I do love all of my dolls, and I would miss most of them. There's a few I'd be like, okay, which is terrible, but Spore and Esper are my babies, I guess. Who has the most incarnations? Not sure what is meant by that. And here's where you find out that I didn't watch that far into everyone's videos, so I don't actually know what people were saying about that. But in terms of like being reshelled more times, the Kestrel has 2, like, has been reshelled once, so she's had 2 incarnations, if that's what you mean. But Spore and Spencer are supposed to be the same character, and Nora and Paige are the same character, younger and older versions. So if you mean incarnations like that, then it's those 2. Who is the most complete? My dolls are all pretty complete. I mean, except for these floating heads that I have getting face-ups right now. They've got nothing going for them, and also this Pong Pong that has literally nothing. But all of my dolls over here that are sitting on the shelf are pretty complete. Probably, like, Remy has a great outfit. I don't really intend to change it anytime. Spore could use a new wig, I guess, so maybe he's not that complete. Blair, definitely. I love her outfit. I love her hair. I love everything about her. I don't think I would change anything. She's very complete. So probably Blair. And who is the most like you? Like I said, all of my dolls kind of have some of characteristics of me. Spore is kind of my more nervous, neurotic, but also naive side. And Paige and Nora are my sarcastic, cranky, know-it-all kind of side. Kestrel is meant to be completely unlike me in that she's very carefree. Just like, I tried to make her character kind of the complete opposite of me. And so it's almost sometimes hard for me to relate to her, but I guess that was kind of the point. Remy is like my really shy side, but like once you get to know me, I'm very outgoing. And yeah, I don't know, I guess Paige is probably the most like me, in terms of being really sarcastic, kind of witty, and not a super people person. But then Spore is like my kind of my people person-y front. I don't know, it's really complicated, but I'll just say Paige for the sake of this video. So yeah, that's all the questions from the Most BJD Tag. Let's brighten this up again with this darling creature. So thank you very much for the prompt. I thought it was really fun. I love doing every prompt. And there's a few more that I've been wanting to address as well. So I'm sure that I'll be answering a few more soon when I have some time, which is almost never, but I'm working on it. And yeah, so have a wonderful day. I hope that your day is a lot more lovely and sunny than mine. And I will be seeing you very soon. Take care.